Right, I found a John Hasell grave at Dundry. In loving memory of John Hasell, died July the 11th, 1885, aged 70, trusting in Jesus. And down there, in memory of Maria, wife of the above, who died March the 3rd, 1919, aged 87. So this is part of the Somerset Hasell project. There's somebody called Elizabeth, Daniel Rees Lovell and Elizabeth Lovell next to them. They died in the 1930s. So the church doesn't open. Seems to be quite a common thing these days, not to be open. Pubs aren't open. Looks like they're closing that pub down. And there's beautiful views over there though of Bristol, all down there. I'm just going to do yeah, none of the pubs are open, so you can't even go to the ladies or anything. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not open, but you can see there's some very nice stained glass windows here, look. You can see from the outside. Some very nice stained glass windows here. It's like seeing the negative though, looking at it this way. Lovely carved tower, look. Very Victorian Gothic-y, isn't it? Another redundant pub by the look of it. Old phone box there, look. Very old phone box. This is all locked. Too many thieves about, It's going on for 11 o'clock now already. And it's called St Michael the Archangel Dundry. That's what it's called. And there's a huge lump of concrete there. Look at that. And without getting inside, you won't know about that. I'd have to go online to find out about that big lump of concrete. This here has been put up, more recent, erected for the parish, or the parishioners of Dundry. It looks like 1921, but it might be earlier than that, made of sandstone. And then they've got memorials of the people who fell in the Great War and the Second World War as well. It's a pretty village. It's right on top of a hill. I've seen this church for miles when you leave Bristol. You can see this church. Of course, there's the old cross that a lot of churches have, getting more and more weathered. Well, I've only found one Hasell grave though. There might be more, but yeah, old doorway. Doorway there, look. Another big stained glass window. Some gargoyles, or gargoyles, whatever you call them, right up the top there. And on the cross there, you've got some little shields on there, look. Actually eroded with time, isn't it? It's a big one though. I've been around and scanned all the graves. And if there might be more, they might just have been eroded now, you see. There, I found some Hales, Barbara, by the way. I found several Hales. I've made a note of them. They might be linked to the wider Hale family, not necessarily yourself directly, but I always make a note of them because this is Somerset, and there's a lot of little villages scattered near each other. People often moved to other villages, you see, and you know, the name would get distributed that way. I mean, look, it went to Canada, didn't it? See? It happens. There's some beautiful views here. I can see Bristol Clifton Suspension Bridge from here, right over there in the distance. If I keep still for a minute, beyond that tree, right in this distance, is Clifton Suspension Bridge. Brunel Bridge. Not the great big suspension bridges. I can see them, by the way. They are even further on the horizon, further than the Clifton one. I can actually see the great big 7 bridges going over to Wales, both of them. I can actually see them, but they're far away. With a good camera you could zoom in and pick them up. So I can see all 3 bridges from here. Yeah, and it is quite misty over that way, but I can see the Clifton Suspension Bridge, and there's images of Bristol. Look, don't look so big. It doesn't look so big, really, now I think about it. It's spread out quite a bit though. Yeah, and there's quaint little cottages here. I bet they've been here a while. These little cottages going down what's called Hill Road, down through there. Look, and there's, I'll turn around. Look, there's the church. I haven't actually been out doing any churches for a while, actually, because I'd cycled and walked as far as I could go. So it's only because I had a hire car, because I went to a friend's funeral. I thought I'd make the most of it, and I thought I wanted to come out to this church, which is very hilly. It would have been absolutely horrendous for me to try to get up here on my bike. It would have been alright going home, but I'd have to have pushed my bike most of the way, I should think, for miles. And it being out in the sticks, I doubt if there's any bus services or anything like that, you know. Yeah, now here's a Frederick John Hale. Look, died May the 6th, 1980, age 75, and Blanche Louise May. I can find out who these people were linked to, by the way. She died in 1988, age 80. So that's a Hale grave, Barbara, and I've taken a photograph of it as well. I can't remember if there were some more over that way. There might have been some more. I'll just have another quick scan a minute. Don't know if I had anybody here. Oh, there's some Sales. Yeah, I took a note of Sales because one of my grandchildren's got people with Sales, but not really Somerset. But see, there again, you can't tell. People move about. I didn't actually see who that was there with that name there. Oh yeah, Barton. There's a Coombs without the E. Marshall's are common here. Oldfields as well. I've seen a lot of those. And we're coming over, I think, and where did I see them? Oh, right over there, yes. Right over here, there's another Hale grave. In fact, there are 2, Barbara. No, there's a Stowell. But here we got, in loving memory of Florence Virtue Hale, 1917, and Frederick Charles, her husband, who died in 1956, and Hector, their son, who died in 1919. Rest in peace. Now, they got the same plant on them as the Hale over there, so I reckon they'll be connected. They got exactly the same plant. And then here we got a Stowell. Stowells and Hales, we're linked. We've got, in loving memory of Martha, wife of John Stowell, who died 1919, age 82, and Louisa Stowell, daughter. November the 3rd, 1925, age 60. Mary Stoll, daughter. July the 8th, 1968, age 96. So there's a Stoll grave there. Like I say, Hells and Stolls. It's a bit of a coincidence, but so that's that. And they're positioned on a nice location, look. There's Bristol there, look. That one's a bit damaged now. There might be others. Well, I've done a bit of a scan anyway. Now I'm going back to the hire car. I've got to take it back. It's got a bit dirty going to Devon yesterday. And I'll need to give it a bit of a clean, I think. Right then. It's so cold. It's blowing a gale here. Right. Over and out. Done. Gusty Stoll.